good morning. It's Tanya, the Canadian Stamper. We're crafting and we're using the birthday celebrations from the new Stampin' Up mini catalog. It's January 25th. We're doing 3 cards. So a beginner, a casual, and an Avid. So it's I'm calling it an easy Avid because the designer series paper that comes with this suite is amazing. It's so fast to put these together, which is awesome because if you are a Stampin' Up demonstrator in my lineage, then there's a massive SSS event happening on Facebook where it's like an all-day crafting. So I'm trying to fit my live in between so that those who are participating in that event can see mine as well for inspiration. And then if you're not a demonstrator but you're looking for some crafty inspiration, I have that too because we're doing 3 cards. So I originally was gonna do the new butterfly set, but let me show you what happened. Let's get to it. Good morning. I see you guys jumping on. Love to see you. Happy Saturday. So I was going to use this set. What's it called? I don't even know the name of this. Butterfly or beautiful butterfly dies. These are really cool. The public service announcement here is check your package to make sure you have everything you were supposed to get in your order because, you know, mistakes happen. So I got this. It's a hybrid embossing folder, which we've used before, which is where we put the die in the embossing folder and we cut and emboss at the same time. So I'll show you how to do that again another day. And then I have the designer series paper. Can anybody tell me what's missing? I bought the suite. I wonder if anybody can tell what my problem is here. So that's called beautiful, what is that word? B-O-K-E-H. Bokeh? I've never even seen that word before. And then I have itty bitty, oh, there's that word again. Bokeh. Geez, that's kind of silly. I should have known what that word is. Hey, Lance. I'm live, but what is this word? B-O-K-E-H.
Bokeh.
Bokeh?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, it's like when you take a picture of the photo, you can take an image and the area behind is kind of blurred and focus on the front.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can hear, but Lance is saying that it's like when you take a photo and then in behind the photo is all blurred. Oh my gosh, I did not know that. So then you have these. We were going to make a... Who can?
Michael or Trish.
Oh, Michael or Trish could tell us if... Oh, geez, I don't have comments up. Oops. Oh, I'm a hot mess here. Okay, let me bring up comments. These are staticky. Anyways, I was going to make a shaker card. And then let me bring up comments. Did you guys figure out what's missing from this little happy shopping purchase that I did? I got to get your comments going here. So we'll do a shaker card next week. Oh, peak. I'm dying to know if you guys, my comments. There we go. Okay, good morning. Artistic version of a bouquet. Looks, yes, Jan, you're right. I did not get the stamp set. I opened it up and I'm like, this is amazing, but where's the stamp set? So anyways, I checked so when you do an order from Stampin' Up, they email you saying, here's your order, here's what you got. They email you again when they say the package is on the way and there's a PDF attached to that. And in that PDF, you want to save that because when your box arrives, and then they send you another email with your tracking so you can track and see where UPS is with your package. But when you get the package, make sure to open that PDF and make sure everything is in there because sometimes there's a mistake. Stampin' Up weighs things. That's how they do. It's a new shipping system that they have where the machine weighs it. So it knows what you ordered and then it knows how much everything should weigh. And if the weights don't match in the line, then it kind of spits the box back. But I guess it missed mine. So anyways, they sent it out like within a half an hour. It's already on its way to me, which is awesome. So yeah, here's the suite. It's about $100. You get the bundle, which is the stamp set and the dies. Sorry, we're moving on here to Wildflower Birthday Suite. This is what we're using today. So one code to order all the things. So stamp set and die bundle. Then you got the party dots, which are here, which is just a fun name. Gold ribbon, which I'm going to show you. And then this DSP, which I'm telling you, it's like I loved it before, but then I really started using it because we did a card with this suite in the past, like a fun fold. This is really fun. It's gold. I guess it's ribbon. So we'll see what we do with this. There's the stamp set and the dies. I didn't even need these dies to make the Avid card because I'll tell you why. Look at this. You get 2 sheets of pre-cut die pieces. Okay, they fall out. So if you did a little bit of festive, it's very, very similar. So you can leave it like this or pop them all out and then, you know, put them in a pouch or something. I put them, obviously I leave them like that, but then there's this, you get 2 sheets of this, which is, you can cut these out. Just put them in your trimmer and use the precision of your trimmer to cut out these pieces. And like this piece right here, that's the whole card front right there. Slap a sentiment on that, you're done. I think you only need to really buy the designer series paper and you could make beautiful cards. But of course, with the stamp set and the dies, so if you had like a special birthday, my mom just had her 70th birthday. So you could have done a 7 and a 0 to really customize the cards. All right, let's get to it. Here we go. It is a beautiful morning, Gail, on the coast, west coast of Vancouver Island. All right, so I have this smoky slate, and I was gonna, this is one of the stamps. It's like a banner, and it's not, my ink pad needs to be re-inked. So after this, I'm gonna do a quick reel on how to re-ink your ink pad. And we're gonna go with a different color. All right, so we have a pool party base. Oh, I was gonna put in the comments the newsletter link. So you have that. If you're new to my channel and you want the measurements for all the projects, then join the newsletter list and then they'll come out tomorrow in the newsletter. So we have a pool party base. This is the beginner card. Whoops. Okay. So ink, stamp, and paper. That's all that's happening here. So this is a really pretty side of the paper to use, but I was concerned it might contrast. You know, it's competing. Okay, let's see if my glue works. What's everybody up to today? Happening with my glue. I really need to put the lid on my glue. There we go. We're going to Costco after this, as we do. And then some swimming for me later today. My frozen shoulder is, I guess they say it's still thawing. So work quickly because we're going to tuck here. I originally had it torn, like I ripped this piece, but I'm not digging it. So we're gonna go the other way. And I wanna tuck this in. So if you're using wet glue, just kind of don't jack around. You gotta get into it, you know, so that you can, or put these pieces together first. Yep, there we go. I'm missing comments. Good, good. Okay, so then this. Where's our dimensionals? And that's it. So last weekend we had fun. Some of us were at the Serious Coffee for the kit together. And gosh, next weekend already is Okay, maybe one more. Next weekend already is the next Craft and Chat. Do you guys do this? Do you use your take your pick tool to take these pieces off? Sometimes I do. This sheet of dimensionals, it's like it was sitting in the warehouse forever or something. Or maybe I got it from a paper pumpkin kit, but these backings are not, they don't come off very easy, but this works. Look how pretty that piece is. It's die cut. It's all different colors. It's embossed. Like, it would take so much time to recreate this. It's just awesome. Hi, Kate. Welcome to the day, friend. Actually, I lied to you. Let's not do this. Let's stamp first because I want this to go here. Okay, let me show you what we're going to do. So this piece is coming across here. And then this is going to go like this. That's essentially our beginner card. Whoops. So let's flag this. We've done this before. Cut, cut, and cut. It might be a bit much of a flag, but let's see. Yeah, that's good. All right, so let's cut this. I'm eyeballing it. Christine's probably beside herself, like, you're just eyeballing those things. It's not fair. All right, Pool Party ink to match our Pool Party base. So I'm going to use from the stamp set Make-A-Wish, my silicone mat here. So I'm going to tuck it right to the side because I'm trying to achieve I want the flowers to work with the sentiment. Well, that looks terrible. Let's try that again. It's all blotchy. Did you see? I didn't wipe off my stamp. So there's, see how blotchy it is? See, I know you, Christine. It's okay. It's just paper. It's all fixable. Okay, so now I have rubbed off the residue. And let's see how we go. Yep. So that's better there versus there. It's subtle, but it's there. All right, so now I'm gonna glue this one right down. And then we're gonna be done our first card. Casual. No, beginner. Can't forget our party dots. So see how I want to layer this? Just pulling this down. You get what I'm saying. That just tucks in there perfectly. Okay, we're done with Pool Party. Let's do our dots. Let's go pink. Where's my other top? So this take your pick tool, you can twist out and put different, here's all my different ends so you can see. Here's all the different pieces. So this is the putty end. And I'm using this little putty piece and I'm picking up my dots. And then, so I pick it up, like I scoop a bit, and then when I put it here, and then I kind of roll it. Sure, let's stick with pink. I think it's pretty in pink. Like, you don't even need anything else. It's a great card. Just like that. What do you think? Card number 1, done. But let's do a little inside. With this. Whoops. Okay, I want to put the banner, just a little accent on the inside. I really struggled with my color choice for in here. I was gonna do gray and then I thought, meh, it's a bit dreary to do gray. It's fun, right? And then you could put happy birthday. Make a wish, happy birthday. but we have 3 cards to do, so let's do it. Yep, take your pick tool is the bomb for sure. I agree, Kyle. All right, card number 2. So that was beginner. Now we're going to do casual. So this one's going to be happy birthday. We have a soft seafoam base. I can't remember, but this is the embossing folder we're going to use. And then I'm using the Stylish Shapes die, one of the circles. And here's all our pieces. So I've embossed this white piece. Let's get it on to the card. Any embossing folder really will do. I do have the new Celebration one, but okay, truth be told, I can't find it. I don't know where it is. I unpacked everything yesterday and I don't know where it is. I got too much stuff in this room. Okay, so we're gonna do a little flagging again, but we're going low profile flagging. That's the thing. Okay, so we're going kind of in the middle and super low profile. So we're only just gonna cut up to here, like not even, that's not even straight. Geez, I'm nervous all of a sudden. Okay, don't panic. This is not even, I don't think. Some people go like this. Okay, let's just do it this way. So the goal is you're going from one end to where you cut up. I don't think this is, we'll see. Just a shade off here. Good thing these trimmers are precision. Okay, it's good. It's not perfect, but it doesn't matter because it's, actually it is pretty good because these ends are, it's good. I'm not gonna fuss about it. And this is going like this. Okay, so let's stamp. All right, so we're gonna do happy birthday. So happy in the block font and then birthday in the scripty font, and it's gonna fit perfectly in our circle. So I think I'm gonna stick with, whatchamacallit, good grief, soft seafoam. Let's actually do birthday first because it's bigger. Yes, I did, Lori, hear about Epicure. Super sad. Epicure, if you love their stuff, Epicure went out of business yesterday. Shockingly. Like super fast. So we're gonna keep green and green. Happy birthday. I like the complimentary fonts. I like it. All right, so let's try and incorporate, this is our casual card, some of this beautiful gold ribbon. Let's try and make a bow first. I have not tried to make a bow with this yet. We'll see how we go here. Oh, that's not enough. This one, so Lance went out for sushi with some work friends. So with RCMP, the members, RCMP members, they move around all the time. And so some of the people that used to work on Lance's team moved to, one person did move back to, moved back east, and he was here visiting because they're doing some training. Anyway, so they went down to Chinatown for sushi. I can't remember the name of the place. It was very fancy. And one of the guys ordered, I'm gonna not say it right, Wagyu beef? Yeah, Lance said it was very fancy. So you get 5 ounces of Wagyu beef, 5 ounces. And he said it was on a thing and it was sliced super thin, like all the way across. And then they put edible gold across it. Very fancy. Too rich for my blood. But it's a pretty fun experience. And anyway, so he was describing some other things. And it sounded pretty fun as far as like a culinary experience. They had vodka in a trough on near a sushi roll, and then they lit the vodka on fire, and then they were torching the sushi roll. It was just like a whole thing. Yeah. Okay, so let's do dimensionals, and then this card's done. What else can I tell you about? We have, yeah, so if you missed the beginning, there's the Super Saturday event, the SSS for Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, like within my lineage of Sue Phillip. That's who my team lead is of a team lead of a team lead. And they do an all-day crafting event in a special Facebook group specific for demonstrators. Oh my gosh, I love it. This is you're too much though. Kind of like it on an angle though, hey? So we're gonna need glue dots for the ribbon. So the Delightful Wishes class to go, I think I'm going to do 2 of these, is available. Craft and Chat in person is next weekend. How many spots do I have? Maybe 1, maybe 2, I think. Okay, I think this is super cute, if I do say so myself. What do you guys think? It's good? Oh, we need dots. Of course. I think we're gonna do the, what is this? Peach pie, maybe. So cute. So there's 3, it looks like there's, is there 3 sizes? 2 sizes, kind of big and then small. Maybe I will do 1 more. Gotta go odd. Sure, let's go there. There, card number 2 done. It's not even 9:30 yet. So now, Avid card. So okay, so let's recap. So we have 1, and then we've got, so beginner, casual. So we've added in the embossing and die cutting here and some ribbon. So now let's do Avid. So we're going to do a few things with the Avid. Sure, Christine, I can add you. Sounds good. All right, so for this one, these are, okay, it doesn't look like much, does it? The Avid I'm calling it an easy Avid, because usually Avid, you've got layers and you've got embossing or you've got all the things, but this is not overly complicated Avid because I'm kind of cheating, because the Designer Series paper just makes it super easy. So I've just got a standard card base, which I'm putting to the side. I'm going to use Simply Said Let's Celebrate, because the sentiments in the stamp set that comes with the suite, it's too big. It will overpower what I'm doing, so I needed a smaller sentiment. So this is in the annual catalog. All right, so let's get the basics down on the card. Like so. This is a Designer Series paper. And get this one down. Okay, and then this piece is from the die cut sheets, and it's gonna lay like that. So let's get that on, and then I'm gonna show you how we're gonna jazz up the pieces. So as we've talked about before, the Avid essentially is adding in a technique, adding in layers. It's the fine touches. So let's talk about that. So this little strip is going to be for our sentiment. Then we have all of these pieces. This, so one of the mini embossing, no, what is this? Blending brushes. And I've got Pretty in Pink, which is one of the coordinating colors here. So we're gonna jazz up the flowers. So these flowers are all from the laser cut piece. And I'm gonna take these pink ones and we're just gonna add a little something, something. So if you're gonna blend, am I on screen? Yes. If you're gonna blend, try it on another piece of paper first so that you can see what your brush is all about. I'm telling you, brushes have their own personality. I don't know about you. So always, 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 when blending, start off of your image or paper or whatever you're doing. So for example, we have this flower that I'm gonna add some to. I mean, depending on the look you want, I don't want to go right in because I'm gonna get a blotch if I start like this. I don't want a blotch. I want it to be more blendy. So I'm going to pick this up and I'm going to start off and then I'm going to add. So a little dab will do ya. And then I'm going to go here. So you could do on the outside. Let's try this one. So see how I did not go off first, because I want that concentrated color on the edges of my flower. So we're just adding some texture, color, not texture. We're gonna add texture, but that's in a moment. So like that. And then you could, if you want, take the peach pie, which I think is the other coordinating color, and do the same for these ones. I don't know where my other blending brushes are. Like, honestly, Tanya, how do you even keep yourself organized? I don't. So let's stamp our sentiment. And then we're gonna go back to the flowers. So Let's Celebrate is the sentiment. And I'm doing it on, what is this? Pebbled Path. Black works too. Putting a little bit of room on the side, because we're gonna do a little something, something on the side. Okay, now let's take our bone folder. Okay, so to clean this, I just use a wet wipe and I do this. And that's it. Usually with the lighter colors, I just take a scrap piece of paper, bigger than that strip, and I just rub it on the paper until it rubs clean, like no color. Sometimes with the darker colors, I'll use the wet wipe to get like most of the darker bits of color off, and then yeah, just keep rubbing it until it's doesn't need to be. The color is gone. All right, so let's do this a few different ways. You can take your bone folder. Let's do it on this one. And you're going to take the edge of your bone folder and you're just adding texture to your flowers. So I'm going down, but then I want this one to come up. So this is good when you're doing a dimensional under your flower because it helps give the popped up look. So you're going to add texture to it and then you pop it up and then it's even better. So where's my tools? So my take your pick tools. So this one, if you take, whoops, I'm going to take this piece off. So this one, so your take your pick tool comes with this piece and your putty knife, and you get 2 of these. Then there's another package that you can buy. Actually, I think it comes with a scoring tool as well. But then there's another package that you can buy that has these 3. So it's like an X-Acto knife, a very sharp pick blade, and then this thing. So I think what this is supposed to be for is that you, here, I'll show you. You put it, you take this, expose it, you're gonna run it over your paper and it perforates it. Almost like a ticket stub, you know? That's what it does. But I'm not using it for that. Where's my piece? I want to just scuff up my flowers ever so slightly. In my opinion, that's what makes the Avid cards just a little bit different, is that you're adding some texture to the things. You might hate this and you're like, what are you doing to that poor flower, Tanya? It looks terrible. Trust me, trust the process. You want the texture on the card, on the focal point. Doesn't have to be this, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Put that away over here. Then I'm going to do the same with this one. So the other thing you could do is take, do I have Pretty in Pink out? Yes, I do. Instead of blending with the blending brush, you can take your ink pad. So you could take your aqua painter and you could add some color to the edges, or you could touch it on the edge of your ink pad just to give a little, that's cute. It's just a little flare. What do you think? Oh, that's easy. Look at that. Oh, look at these comments. Okay, let me show you this one. It's cute, right? Geez, I like that. It's just ever so slightly behind. I'm gonna have to come back and read your comments. Okay, let's do this. Oh, let's do this first. So we're gonna cut on an angle, right about there. And then you can, okay, ready? So let's do this. This next is all about how you're adding your layers. So we're gonna do a combination of popped up and not popped up. So Sentiment is going to go on very last and will not be popped. So what we're gonna do is start from the back up, and usually I do it dry. However, this is just so many layers. I think I'm gonna build it as we go. And I'm just gonna add texture as we go. So when building focal point, like it's gonna be a major statement piece on the front of the card, Easy Avid is, not every element of the card has to be glued down. So for example, I'm not putting glue all the way to the top. Actually, I should do this. I often do not put 100% of the image going down, being glued down. So, just looking at how many leaves I have. Just looking at your comments there, there's a lot of comment. Pam, you got a big long one, so I'm gonna come back and read that later. I'm just gonna keep doing this to add the texture because I dig it. So I'm building out the base of the focal point because this one is gonna go right in the middle. Actually, let's hold that there so we can sort of get our positioning. And then this one is gonna go kind of under here. And so, yeah, we're just building out the layers. And this one, I think we're gonna tuck them right under there. I lied to you, I am gonna do it dry, I think a little bit. So, whoops. What do you guys think of this suite? Does this make you nervous? Like, are you comfortable with, whoops, with adding the texture and what's happening? How do you feel about this? Oh my gosh, it's gonna look so good. Okay, let's start gluing. I think I'm gonna do the base just to get us down. Perforator, yes, Nancy. Whoops, that's right, perforator. That's what this piece here is called, a perforator. You're absolutely correct. All right. So this is where we're going here. And let's get some more leaves going. Did I glue that down? Yes. Oh, I didn't glue this one down. Actually, I'm going to pop this one up. It's time to start popping. So this one's going to be popped for sure. Let's pop. So we're going to double pop this. You're like, what? What is a double pop? You just put 2 dimensionals on. It's really going to pop right out of the card. Like so. Yeah, so this one is, maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. So we got a double pop. So be careful because if you're mailing it, just be mindful, of course, as far as how much one can pop. So the idea is to not put everything super tight together because we want it to, you know, kind of fill out our area. So we're actively making an Avid card. It's like not intimidating, right? You just gotta put the flowers together. Like you can't really go wrong. I might just make you like so. It's an easy Avid. So I encourage you to not just have your leaves under the flowers. Like intermix them to get the different dimension in your project. Because you're looking for the depth. That's what we're going for. I think you're gonna go here. Yep. What do you guys think? Do you dig it? It's coming together nicely. And then this blue guy is gonna go here. So this is gonna go like this. So let's just be mindful as to where everything is going. So I don't necessarily want to tuck this super in because, let's pop you up. Because the sentiment's going to cover it a bit. So if you don't have a bone folder, you can just do it with your fingers too. Or I suppose the edge of your fingers. Oh, Nancy, you ordered this one not long ago. You're gonna love it. I promise you, it's really effortless beauty. Effortless. Yep, and then, so I'll show you how much I have left. Like it uses quite a bit of the paper, but there's still lots left because you get 2 sheets. I really am digging this card. I love it. Just love paper crafting. Oh, Zachary's making a smoothie. I stayed up super late listen, I go to bed at 9 o'clock usually every night. Okay, 9:30 maybe at the latest. I'm a princess when it comes to sleeping. This is just truth time. But Lance, like I said, went out with his buddies, and so I started watching a show. Okay, so the other thing is that normally I'm not a big TV watcher. Like, I'll watch shows with Lance, but if left to my own devices, I don't watch TV. It's not really a thing, because I'm always feeling like I need to be doing something else. I don't want to really cover that flower up, so I think I'm just going to tuck it down. I think you're meant to be right there. Yep, that's what's happening. So anyways, I sat on the couch. My legs hurt, my back hurt. It was just time to stop being in the craft room. So I needed to sit down. So I went and I turned on Netflix. Okay, see where this is going? So until 1 o'clock in the morning, for somebody that goes to bed at 9:30, okay, just while I'm telling the story, I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. I want there to be some security here, and this is too loosey-goosey. So I'm gonna build up some help on the sides. I might actually need 3. So if you were to leave this, it's too, you see what I'm saying, right? I think I'm actually gonna go 3 dots. Thanks, Nancy. Yeah, Christine, see, you love your sleep too. I'm such I sleep like a vampire. Okay, anyways, so I was watching this show. I found this show on Netflix. It's called The Perfect Couple. I was up until 1 o'clock in the morning. It's a mini series. Okay, that looks terrible. It's a mini series, and I had to see who the killer was. It's about a rich family, and they're hosting a wedding for one of their sons, and the bridesmaid, or the maid of honor, dies. Anyways, Lance comes home from sushi, and he's like at midnight, and he's like, "Why? Are you okay? What's happening?" I'm like, "Shh, be quiet. I'm trying to see who the killer is." It's really funny. Anyways, I'm not going to tell you who did it, because if you watched it, then, you know, I don't want to spoil an alert for you. It's worth watching, I suppose. Nicole Kidman's in it. She's plays her character very, very well. So anyways, and then I was up at 7 to do our thing, to get ready for our live. Shoot, I should have added this in before. I don't think I should have done this right in behind. I think our window of opportunity has passed. All right, let's just see if we can just add a little something. Watch this. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm freehanding it. What do you think? Just gonna add a little? Oh yeah, that's happening. Okay, tell me what you think. I'm gonna hold it up. So I'm butchering this, and I'm gonna add, I don't know. What do you think? Hang on, let me show you. Let me do one more. Okay, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. This one I do not like. But you folded. I don't hate you. Okay, what do you think? I think I'm gonna keep it. It adds a little bit, right? Carry On was the one. Yes. Love that one too, Jen. I think we watched that one over Christmas. You guys recommended it. Oh, Zachary's got the blender going, if you can hear that. That was one of the recommendations at Christmas, so we watched that one. Thank you, by the way, for all of those recommendations. Okay, are you saying yes? Butchered ribbon for me. Awesome. I dig it. This is a happy little accident. Okay, we're committing. I should have, well, no, I shouldn't have. I should have done exactly what I did, because it totally works. Anyway, so it was kind of fun to just sit and watch TV. Yeah, all right, so How are we for time? Oh my gosh, it's 9:45. I've kept you a great while. I'm hurrying. We have our happy little accident that has happened. Okay, one more. Oops. So I would not use wet glue for this. It would be a hot, sticky mess. All right. Yep, okay, dots and then we're done. We'll do a recap. Where's my dots? Okay, as usual, I'm gonna use one of each dot this time. By the way, this is another way, if you don't have a take your pick tool, this is another way to add your gems. I sort of pick them up this way. All right, I'm gonna have to do more than 3 dots on this guy. Whoops. You're there, and now we're gonna do ones at the top because we're Avid. Obs. Butchered ribbon for the win. Exactly, Pam. All right. Okay, sorry. Let me do my Castella. Gotta do my glitter pen because glitter. So, newsletter link is in the comments, or if you're on YouTube, it's in the description. Join the newsletter, get all of the measurements and things every week. And thank you so much for joining and participating, commenting, giving me your feedback. Love it. All right, let's clear the deck here to show our projects. All right, so let's recap. We have beginner, ink, Stampin' Paper. We have casual. And then we have an easy Avid. Okay, I'm gonna go right up close so you can see our pieces where we flicked these up. We added a bit of texture. We flicked these up. We added some color. So that's that. There's our 3. Thanks for hanging out. Have an amazing weekend. And we'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.